G'day everyone. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but we just been. I think YouTube doesn't kind of like me using the two computers, where I actually set up a stream at the start and then I go and hop it onto another computer to actually do the stream itself. But I think I have to recreate it. I'll try and next time to actually recreate the actually create the stream on the same computer. That maybe help it out with OBS anyway. So, how you guys doing anyway? I hope you guys are doing very well. I'll just wait for you guys on chat to tell me if it's audio is working fine. And good day, Andy. How you going? Yes, we've got Lawrence. How are you doing, Lawrence? It's good to see you as well. As you can see, it's a little bit chilly tonight for me, so I've just got a bit of a jacket on as well too. Anyway, so I was just actually wanted to create a stream on this. Was about the new quiet launch because it was actually done quite quietly. AMD really didn't announce this in big major yang bang in any sort of event. They kind of just did this because it's not a full launch yet anyway. So this is about the new AMD the new AMD Radeon Pro series for 2021. So in the context, you were seeing all of them talking about the gaming series. Now this is for the professionals. This is probably what in AMD. This is to compete against the Quadros. So you will see these all in the bigger high-end sort of workstations. Sorry, I've got a bit of a thing on my head. So anyway, I'm just recovering. Anyway, so yeah, it was launched yesterday. They told us, well, I was told a little bit earlier than that, but embargo was yesterday was the launch date for it anyway. So they're not fully out yet, and we'll just have a quick go through it because this is, like I said, it's quite new and there's not much. I was thinking about making this video, but then I thought there was not really much people covering it, so I thought I might as well just to let you guys know what's happening, because I do a lot of commercial computers and workstations, and this is part of it anyway. So yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna shoot off to this and do shoot through the email, sorry, the live chat. I am reading that while I'm actually doing this as well. So I am going to do this quick part first on this new Radeon Pro series first, and then we'll talk about all the other stuff as what's the updates on what's on this channel anyway. So anyway, let's start this off first. So I am just going to quickly check into this one here. So what they did was they actually launched three graphics cards for the Radeon Pros. So the first one is, of course, their flagship one, which is the Radeon W6800 Pro. So you would have seen these maybe on leaked out, and it really is what it is. But yeah, so yesterday was actually come out formally, and of course there's a smaller version of it, which is probably for all the usual stuff that you would normally do. So this is the more expensive one, and then we've got the cheap, I wouldn't say cheap, the more affordable one here is what we call it. So that's the W6600. Now there is also the W6600 M series. Now that will be for the mobile, so that will be for the laptops that you will see. So this is just for the desktops. These two will be for the desktop. They will not be making, well, they haven't said anything about them making a W6800M at all. So at the moment, so far in the plans is all we've been told is the 6600M anyway. So what's really cool, as all the leaks have already said, it is 32 gigs on the W6800. Now this is going to be their flagship one, which is it is good for the amount of RAM for it, and of course you can see the stats there for it, for that one's there. Now I'm gonna have it. Now the one thing I want to just tell you guys is that the W6800 does run ECC RAM. So that's what we normally like to see on the production series, professional series anyway. But the one thing to also note is the W6600, the RAM on it is that this 8 gig RAM is not ECC RAM, and also the 6600M, that is also not ECC RAM. So that's non-ECC RAMs anyway. So just do take note of that one there. And I'm just gonna flick the other parts. They did talk about a lot of other stuff and performances, but I'm just gonna quickly start. So one of the things that they did mention, of course, as all the production series, is they have certifications for all these major companies there, and you can really get a list of all that already got certified already. So all that means is basically they guarantee more stability factor with the drivers, and they work very closely with these vendors for it anyways. So that's nothing new there, but it's just good to see that. And what was going to just have a quick, they actually gave me, this was a price. So the price on the W6800 is in USD is $22.50. Now that is a pretty good price, and we'll show you in the next part why that's a pretty good price. So the current one at the moment that's out is the Radeon Pro 7. And that at the moment is only around about $18.99 is the current price for it. That's what they say is, and so you're looking at not that much more for it, especially in this sort of market when we're very low in silicon as well too. So the other part we'll see is that they actually did a bit of comparison, and this is where it really becomes very interesting for it. So they showed us they did a lot of comparison with the RTX 5000. Now their reason for comparing to the RTX 5000 was not only because of the pricing was closer to the RTX 5000, but also that was what they had available, because they didn't have the A6000 announced yet, so they couldn't really do any of the benchmarking and just giving us a preview of the what to have, seeing what over here. But of course you can see they at least put it up here to see what it is. And well, sorry, I think that I must have saved that screenshot in a weird way anyway. So anyway, but you can see that it does have a little bit more RAM, but you're paying twice the price for this A6000 for it, and of course it runs a little bit more power as well too, but it does have quite a bit of performance there, but of course you're paying big things. So what really, I'll actually have the RTX 5000, and I'll tell you a little bit later on, but you can just sort of see the pricing, and it's really, really competitive for that one there. So I'm just going to move to there. So the other thing that of course it runs off RDNA2 architecture, and it's Navi 21 as well too, just to let you guys know that. But one interesting thing they did talk about in the pre-press meeting with AMD was about this Viewport Boost. What that does is there's a few professional applications. It actually allows them to bring up the FPS on particular softwares to actually give a bit of a boost, and they did show Revit, they show 3D Max as well too, but there's a few that's already supported that actually gives you a lot more things. So this seems to be maybe a AMD thing. I don't know, I haven't really played with it, so I can tell you a little bit later on. But that's one of the things. The other thing that I did found interesting was they did talk about the noise as well too. So the fan noise, and this is the RTX 5000 for it, and you can see it's about 52 decibels. That's probably at its max. And the Radeon, the new W6800, the actual noise from it, which is only going to be about 45 or say 46 in a way. And that's really good. I've got to say that is, because about every 3 decibels, as they say over here, it doubles in intensity. So at least 6 decibels there you'll definitely hear the difference there. And I'm going to try that out as well too when I actually have this in. And that's really, I wanted just to talk really about what these slides here for that and way there. So just to let you know about those ones there. And I'll probably, you guys might not be bored but it's just to find what there is, because there's a lot of things about the data sheets. You can go through the data sheets. I'm going to put it on the link in the description below so you can actually check out the data sheets. But I just want to bring those few things in attention to you as you read through if you want to interested to read through those things in a way there. So what's going to be also very interesting is I will have a special little thing maybe in about a week or two about it. So be on the lookout for that one there, because I will have in my hands the RTX 5000. I also have an RTX 3000 with me, and of course I've got my 2 gaming cards. Now I did have a chat with AMD about comparing the I forgot to tell you guys. Now, what was one thing was, oh, just to let you know anyway. So the new Radeon Pros are not released yet. They are going to be launched, I think launch or release, whatever you call it, or available around about September. Now, I haven't got an exact date. They just said around about September for when that comes out anyway. So that's another about 2 to 3 months. Or it's about 3 months, about 3 months time. But this is just gives you a little bit of idea on that. So the pricing looks really good. I'm going to have to say that pricing looks very good. They're not trying to be the best, but they're actually trying to be quite affordable with it. They did give us a bunch of benchmarks and it does look pretty good. And again, it does very well against the RTX 5000, but that's really static images they actually give us. They didn't give us a live run anyway. But like I said, I do have an RTX 5000 available to myself, an RTX 3000. I don't have an RTX 4000 available to me. I also have the AMD Radeon 6900 XT with me, and the 6700 XT. I also have a RTX GeForce RTX 3080 and the 3070 cards with me, so I can actually do some comparison when I actually do get something in, just to let you know. So I will actually, I'm just going to tell you, I will be probably likely get the W6800 in, and I'll actually do that as a comparison for you guys there to have a look. Now, like I said, there's gaming cards, and really you can't really compare to production cards, because even the NVIDIA ones, the same idea. If you compare a gaming card with the production card, in terms of just throughput, sorry, not throughput, but in terms of burst speeds, of course, your gaming cards are going to be way quicker anyway. But error correction is where you actually need, and that's where that comes in play as well too, and also stability factor as well. So just to let you know about that part there. So hopefully that may help some of you guys out on the lookout for the new AMD cards. Like I said, they didn't really made big announcements about it. It just kind of just released it out anyway. So maybe there might be an event later on for it. But yeah. All right. What else is happening around here? So I have been. Oh, the other thing that just came out through, and I think Lawrence, you know about this one here, is let me have a look. Intel gave me sent me their new Nook, which is the Tiger Cannon Nook. Now I don't have it in this case at the moment because it's out in another room doing some testing now for it anyway. So that's a very cute little thing, I must say. I think I put on my Instagram on it, and it was really cute little small little computer. I was surprised how small it is, and it doesn't really run that hot neither too. So it does run 11th gen, and I'm just running through it. Surprisingly, it's only an i5, but it's got 32 gigs of RAM, so that's got an insane amount of RAM for even an i5. It's a really weird pairing, but that's good to see that they've put a 32 gigs. It can go up to 64 gigs, but they put the 32 gigs in there anyway. So I'm just doing that testing now for that one there. And I also have the, I think I might have said, I'm not sure if I said it last week, but I did say it. I think I've got the Dell Precision 30, what is it up to now? 3420. It's a nice little cute one as well. Again, it's testing at the moment. That has the RTX 3000 in there as well too. So yeah, that's kind of what's been happening. I also have some more news coming soon about the Precisions, which is cool. So I'm just in negotiations with that, and they will have the new Tiger Lake H processors. So the new Tiger Lake H processors are starting to come out now, which is good. So I'll be getting a few of those new products in. So I'm just talking about that as well too. G'day Minhar Singh, how are you doing? I'm Chinese actually. So I'm an ABC. Just to let you know, my Chinese is absolutely awful. I don't really talk much in Chinese anyway. So I was born here in Australia anyway. So just to let you guys know. But yeah, so I've got signs. So the fact that I'm actually getting some news about the new launches, even though Intel did tell me about the Tiger Lake H launches, we're starting to see some of those laptops coming through now. So that's kind of cool. So hopefully that will be maybe, I would say, probably about another 3 weeks or so before I even receive the first product for that anyway, if they even come that quick for me. So I'm interested in, so I'm just negotiating for that one there. So that's the Tiger Lake H processor. I am also trying to look at another thing with another brand as well too. So I'm trying to get some new computers from another brand. I'll just keep that hidden at the moment. But yeah, but anyway, how are you guys going? That's pretty much all the updates for this week here at the moment. You guys got any questions or want to think anything else as well too? I'll just wait for you guys for anything like that. But yeah, so it's over here. It's been pretty nice actually to test a lot of computers because it's actually running cold at the moment. So a lot of the computers are doing very nicely, running probably a little bit more than what I would expect anyway. The next review video I'm going to spit out is the Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Nano. I am going to spit that one out very soon, and then I'll actually go double back and I'll do the Latitude 5420 because I've got the 5421 hopefully on the way soon as well. Now that one is going to have the Tiger Lake H processor as well too, so that's going to be fun and interesting. And I suspect even though last year it was a bit of a difference, but it wasn't that much of a difference. But I suspect this year that 5420 and the 5421, there's going to be quite a massive performance difference for it. So I'm interested to see how hot those new Tiger Lake H processors run, and also see how much of the performance increase there is for it. So 10th gen was a bit of a disappointment, but 11th gen it's looking good. So I'm very interested in it. So anyway, please start reviewing desktops too. Most people are buying desktop now. Could you please start reviewing all-in-ones, laptops? All-in-one laptops? What do you mean by all-in-one laptops actually? Is that like more like the two-in-ones that can do folding and stuff like that? Now desktops computers, I do stick with the OEMs. I don't do the DIY computers for the desktop computers, and I know there are gaming computers as well. I am searching some contacts for some of the gaming computers. I don't really want to touch too much of those. I'm only really trying to get the high-end ones with the graphics cards in them, because I know that's something that some of the business computers or businesses use as more just to save some costs for the production stuff that they do. Or even the home business will actually use the high-end gaming computers to actually do their production work as well too. So I am sorting out. I think I'm not on high on the list because of the fact that these gaming computers are because my channel is not a gaming channel, and I don't really review most of the gaming stuff as well too. So I'm not really high on the list on getting the reviews units in, but I will try and see what I can do about the desktops anyway. So desktops is a little bit harder for me to review. I seem to do a little bit more laptops than knowing what to do with the laptops anyway. But yeah, I always take suggestions on what you guys are looking for in a desktop computer besides performance and stuff like that. All-in-one desktops, yes, I do try to do some all-in-ones. I just do them as I come through and I see what there is available. At the moment, like I said, Lenovo's been slow on any delivery. I've got a few in, so I'll have a look at them. I am going to try and expand my range on, besides the usual for Dell's Optiplexes and for the Lenovo's to ThinkStations. I'm going to try and get HP a little bit more in again. I just went quiet with HP. I've just been too busy with other stuff as well too. So I'm going to get back on the horse and start whipping myself back to do some more work anyway for you guys anyway. So yeah. But yes, I will try and do more all-in-ones as they come through, like the 24s, 27s anyway. I'm hoping to get some 34s because 34s is a very nice size as a monitor, and it'll be nice to see 34s as an all-in-one as well too. So, and I was looking. I know last week someone asked me about monitors. That's something I'm probably maybe going to slowly look into or drop. I'm not sure. I don't think I've got time for it if I'm going to start doing a lot of desktops because this is not my full-time job, as you guys probably know. This is just something I do at night time for you guys anyway. So yeah, I meant desktops and not laptops. It's all type. Yep, that's all good, mate. I think I understood that now. But yes, where are you from, Maha, as well too? That's nice to see that. But yes. Oh, Lawrence, also, Lawrence, the Latitude 57 was it? No, sorry, 7520. I haven't even opened it. Actually, I might not open it now. I haven't opened it. I might as well open it now. So I said I was going to open it. Let me go find my knife. I've got to find my knife. I've got my knife here. And I might as well just open this now because I'm interested to see what this is as well too. So give me a second. Let me do the last here because I have not seen this Latitude 7520. It's been sitting here for nearly a week now, isn't it? I think I said it. I arrived about a week and I just left it laying here. So and I need to do some testing because I know you said it. Oh, let me get through here. I'm not going to do. I'm just going to quickly pull this out of its box. Oh, it's a big whopper. Oh, okay, nice. It's a nice size. Oh, sorry about that. It's a big pop, isn't it? Nice. From India. G'day, that's nice to see from you. Hopefully you're doing well in your there, and it's just keeping safe as well too. So I'm just gonna pull this out of the thing. So this is just so you guys know what this is anyway, just so you can see what this is. It's 7520. Now you were talking about. Okay, so we've still got the holes down this side, and have we got more holes on this side? So there's some other extra holes, which is not really too much different in there. So I'm taking this internally. It might be a little bit different internally. So I can see one fan here, but I'm gonna have to turn this on and see as this is on when this idle is down, if it actually still spins the fan. So at least I've got that. I'll set this off on camera and I'll do a live stream with you in the members area there, Lawrence, just so you can see that. So could you send me a laptop from Australia? That'd be great. These computers are actually on loan from the manufacturers. I don't actually own these. After I finish playing with these things and reviews, I actually send them back. So I don't even get to keep them myself as well too. So I know a lot of people ask me, can they send me, or do I actually keep these things? I don't keep any of them. They actually go back to the manufacturers. I don't own a computer shop. I know some people who own the computer shops who actually create their channels as well, and they're able to keep some of them or do whatever they want to do. I only have them for a very short period of time, and then I've got to send them back anyway. So I don't actually own these things. But yeah, this is. I wonder what this thing. Did I get an i5 or i7 version? Oh yeah, I've got an i7 version, so it's an i7 version. Lawrence, did you get the i5 or i7 version on yours? There. So I'm just going to turn this thing on anyway. So I'd like to know if you got the i5 or i7, because then I can, because this one as an i7, wow, okay, I'll just open it up in a, interesting. So I've got speakers on the top, but we didn't have that in the 14-inch, so the 15-inch got speakers on top, and we've got a lot of space on the side. I would expect this one to actually have, it would have been nice if this actually had a full-size keyboard with the number pad, but they didn't put the number pad. I see they can probably give that, but yeah, keys feels the same as the 14-inch as well too. Trackpad's quite large, it's actually same as the thing. Okay, so I'm here to help. Is this touchscreen? No, I don't get touchscreen here, so I'm just going to turn that off. But yeah, I'll set this off. I think I'll just have a quick look. Is there any more difference between this and this 14-inch? No, that's pretty much it. Besides the speakers there, I'll have a check the speakers later on as well. You got the i7 version. That's good. I mean, I've got the same as you. I think this one's either 16 gigs as well too. But anyway, that's a performance thing. But it's good to see I've got the i7, so it should be the same as yours. And I'll tell you if the fans are running later on. I'll have a test when it's a little bit more quieter around the house. When it's a little bit more quiet, so I can actually hear the fan, and I'll do some quick fan measurements, with the decibel meter, just to tell you how it goes anyway. So yeah, awesome. I always wonder, why do you have almost always review workstations? Oh, no worries. G'day, thanks for joining me. Now I can't pronounce your Abaharivi. Is that how you pronounce? Sorry, I'm butchering your name. I'm just not very good with names. Anyway, I'll just tell you the reason why I do a lot of workstation reviews, because I found there was a lacking of a lot of reviews for workstations. So I've been trying my best to do workstations than anything else. It seems to be the thing that I do for. Because I do mostly in commercial and business computers, so and workstations is one of the things that I do, and there's not much information about those workstations, so I've just seem to get those sort of type of computers, and it's just my part of what I do in a way. So hence why this one's about the Radeon Pro. It was a very quiet release, quiet launch of it as well too. So yeah, they don't get much attention from the market because surprisingly, I don't know why. They make a lot of money. They get a lot of money because they sell in bulk. We buy them in bulk. That's the biggest thing. These workstations, companies buy them in bulk, but really you don't really have. I know a lot of people don't get a lot of choice because the either IT department or the supervisor, or whatever it is, buys the computer, or the finance department will just buy the computer without knowing what it is. So a lot of people don't have the choice. But when people do have a choice, it'd be nice to just see the reviews, and there was not much reviews on them. That's why I created this channel as well for it. Well, that was one of the reasons why this channel I've kind of moved towards that, just to help a lot of you guys. Anyway, that's a nice laptop. Looks like a professional laptop. It is a professional laptop. The Latitude series is a professional laptop, so you see, and so these are very durable. As you typically have for the Latitude series. So that is part of the premium series for Latitude. So there is the Viceroy as well too, which is a little bit lower. The Inspiron is the retail version for it, but these are the commercial ones anyway. So you find these a little bit more expensive than what you will see in your computer shops. So these ones here, just because these are more durable, that's it. And this one, I don't see this one's got V Pro, but there is a V Pro version for it as well too, so it will integrate very well for the V Pro infrastructures anyway. So yeah, cool. You bought a Apple MacBook Pro of 16 inch. 16 inches are good. I like the 16 inch because it still has the Intel. Now I was hoping to, because I was watching today the Apple WWDC. I was hoping they were going to announce some extra stuff, but it was really just purely all software, and I kind of just did a little bit of scan on it, and nothing that interested. I was hoping for the new chip or announcement or something there, but no. But yeah, I like the 16-inch. It's a very good computer. I love the speakers on it. It's a fantastic computer on there, so definitely it is something to get used to. Trying to get used to the Mac OS. Very different. Yes, it is different, and you may like it. And once someone shows you how to use a Mac OS, it is fantastic. But I've moved away from Mac. I've gone back to Windows because the hardware was getting static, is what I call it. But now they've got the M1 in there, and I'm on the fence with the M1 Macs. You'll see from later on about what I'm talking about is the M1, and it's purely about software support, and also now display support as well too, because the M1 does not really support dual displays through a dock anyway. So you have to plug in through another another Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt port. So you need to use two Thunderbolts to get two dual screens. So you can't use just one Thunderbolt for it. But I'm hoping for the next one they may fix that problem in a way. So anyway, can you talk about the Windows 11? I don't think there's a Windows 11 actually. I thought Windows 10 was the last of Windows they were ever going to have. But what you're probably more talking about is the new release. New Windows feature release. So it'll probably be, what is it up to now? 21 H2 or B. I know we've gone through H1, so it'll be H2. I don't like the new naming system, but I was getting a visit from Microsoft, so unfortunately they cancelled on me, so I don't know. But it will be nice. I haven't looked at what there is in the new Windows 10 future release, so I can't really tell much. But if you got any ideas, we'll put it in the chat. I would love to hear what there is. Anyway, I was actually interested to see what their new Surfaces are. As well, and maybe the Surface Book, and also maybe look at about maybe about their new operating system for the ones for the mobile phones. If they bring that back, that would be fantastic to see more competition there as well back, because they did kill that line, and I think the Fold. I can't remember what it's called anyway, so that's going to be interesting. But unfortunately, they rescheduled us for it, so we'll find out what happens later on with the whole Microsoft, what they were going to be releasing anyway. So what their roadmaps will be really nice anyway. So yes, anyway, cool. But yeah, if you guys got any other questions, shoot them through. But for us, if not, I'm going to call it a night, and I'm going to go back to testing a few things, and I'm going to have a look at this Latitude, get this one sorted out for you guys anyway. But hopefully you find this a little bit be good, a little bit different with the new launches. I was just surprised no one really talked too much about the Radeon Pros, so that's why I just decided to just do a quick video about the Radeon Pros before I started this live stream in a way. So yes, awesome. Are they releasing an update on the June 24th, the updated ones? I'm not sure. I was hoping that I think it was 2 weeks ago the Microsoft was meant to come visit me. I'm not sure. Or you're talking about Apple for this one here. They're releasing the update on 24th of that. I think that was the Microsoft one. I don't know. I haven't looked at the things. My contacts with Microsoft isn't as close as I am with some of the other vendors. Let's just say. But yeah, I'll find out a little bit later. I'll have a read on it after the stream to find out. If you got more information, do put it in. I'd love to see if I can confirm anything. If as you guys ask questions to me, I will ask the questions to these vendors or software manufacturers. Hardware manufacturers as well. So I actually pass your questions to them directly, and they will usually answer me, and I'll then be able to answer to you guys back on either the next stream, or if I create the video, I'll actually maybe input it into the video as well too. So yeah, I do try and take as much video comments from you guys as much as possible. But yeah, these live streams are very helpful for me because it kind of gives me a good, nice idea of directions. I know it's not as big as a lot of other people, but at least just interacting with you guys are fantastic. I do get different people in, but Lawrence, you're fantastic. You're a great idea. I want to actually make you as a moderator. I just got to work out how to do that for that, because I was in some of the live chats and they have moderators, and that'll be fantastic. That's when I started, I actually did have some spam and stuff like that, so that was really good to have moderators. But yes, Lawrence, I'm going to try and see if I can make you a moderator. I'm just going to learn how to make moderators anyway, so yes. Anyway, or anything else? If not, I'm just going to call it a night because I'm going to go back to testing. Got lots to do. Hey, Patrick, how's it going? Patrick, I'm going to make you a moderator as well too, because you're doing fantastic work here. You've helped so much. I know you just joined the chat as yeah, I know I have issues with the live stream. I think it's because of the two computers I use. If I create I try to schedule the live stream on one computer, but I use the other computer, which is my video editing machine, to actually do the live stream, and that doesn't seem to like it, so it seems to pop people out. I'm going to try and actually create the live stream through my video editing one, and then continue keep that stream up live, because I think that's what people do, is they use one computer. I use a couple of computers, and that's my problem, but that's the reason for it, because as I'm using computers, I actually get a good feel of these computers here. So even though I do run a daily, which is the XPS 15, that's my go-to like hour of everything, but most of the times I only run that probably about 20% of the time. The other, probably I would say the other 60% of the time, I actually am running the laptop that I'm actually either reviewing or something like that. So I have a good feel of those weird things that may come from that laptop anyway. So, and then of course the other 30 or 40% of the time is actually my desktop when I'm doing editing the videos, which is this desktop that's streaming away from it. So I don't know if this is a YouTube thing or OBS thing that doesn't like having multiple computers doing this or not, but I'll slowly find out anyway. So yes, but yes. Anyway, Patrick, do try and have a look. I'm not sure if you know about the new AMD Radeon Pros. If you do, just rewatch this anyway. It's a very interesting thing about the new AMD Radeon Pro. I'll only give you a very small information, and I'll put a link in some of the other stuff about the Radeon Pros that's from AMD directly anyway, so you can always read off anyway. So it's cool. But yeah, I will be getting the W6800 sometime soon. So do you use a NAS to manage the file storage or the cloud? Okay, I use both. I use two. I have a NAS myself, and that's way back before I started using cloud-based anyway. So I run a NAS, and that's a 4-bay NAS, and I think I'm running 3 hard drives at the moment, which is great. And that was for my photography and videography stuff at the start. And that is what's that? I think that's a RAID 5. There's a RAID 5 on that one there. So I do run that, and now I've kind of moved as I went and created this channel. I actually moved to cloud base. So I actually run a OneDrive. I've been looking at a whole bunch of different cloud solutions, and I actually run two cloud solutions actually. One for to back up my NAS. So my NAS has a backup with a different cloud solution, and then for my channel I just use OneDrive because they seem to get the better, bigger, higher capacity. I'm just about to run because I think you can get a family one, which will give you 5 accounts, which is a bit of noise. I'd rather have one account, but they gives you about 5 terabytes? Yeah, 5 terabytes. I'm about to fill those 5 terabytes because of all the videos from YouTube anyway. So I'm about to purchase a second account from OneDrive anyway, because I think it would be nice if Google Drive or just something easy that can would be nice to do. But yeah, so I do run cloud and I also run a NAS. The NAS is something I'm not as worried now because I've got it backed up on the cloud, on a different cloud one. So initially before this channel, I said if the house went on fire, the only thing I'll pick up besides all the people in the household is I'll grab my NAS and I'll run out with my NAS, and that's about it because that's your life. But now I don't have to worry about that because that's now backed up to the cloud as well too. So yeah. What is your NBN upload speeds? I find that upload speeds are so limiting here. Yeah, it is. So I run through, so I am in Oz. Yep. So I'm in Brisbane. For those who don't know, so my provider that I use for NBN is called Superloop. And I can tell you, I went through Vodafone at the start, and they couldn't give me the upload speed as I wanted. And I didn't want to pay for that crazy, really big plan because I wasn't using it that much anyway. So my upload speed should be around about 40. No, sorry, they said 40, but I'm only really getting around about 30. I'm not too complaining about that, and this is meant to be for peak times as well too. So I think I'm only paying around about $90 or so for it. So that's not too bad because they gave me about $10 off because I was referred to by another friend, and then I refer another friend. So I think I'm now paying about $80 for the same plan anyway. I think my download speeds are around about 100, or I can't remember what it is. I don't do that much downloading because I do most of it. Is my biggest thing is uploading because of all these videos are quite massive, and the amount of video transfers I do is huge. So uploads is massive for me, and I don't really want to pay $160 or $240 for those crazy speeds for uploads anyway. For me, so that's not something I really want to do. NAS and Google Drive as backup. Yep, Google Drive would be good if they actually give you larger, and that's it. They couldn't give me larger, and if it was, I'll actually get enough. I might consider getting another. I might considering upgrade as my second account. I might actually do the Google Drive as well too. So I'll have one drive that is pretty much all filled up nearly, and then I might do a Google Drive as well too. So yeah. I'm using Aussie Broadband. Aussie Broadband is fantastic. They have very good support, but they are a little bit more expensive than anyone else. But you're only getting 20 upload. 20 upload is very normal, I've found. Well, around about 19 or 18, whatever you get. But yeah, 20 is very normal. Do watch out for the new plans. They've been very, very annoying and secretly hidden. They give you higher speeds for download, but in their, they kind of hide away the upload speeds because now they don't, but then most of the time it is 20. And to go up the upload speeds, you need to go nearly to the highest plan to get anything better for the upload speeds. Also, the fact, the one thing you to note is some of the upload speeds, to get the higher upload speeds, some of the NBN providers require you to change your modem as well too. And that's one of the things I found was when I was using the Vodafone, trying to go up to the I think it was the mid one, because they promised me 40, they couldn't get me 40, and it turned out that modem that I had was only able to do the higher speeds upload, which was that 40 megabits uploads, only on Wi-Fi. You couldn't go through the Ethernet through it, so it was really painful for me because I just run the modem, then I run it through a switch, and then I run it through my own Wi-Fi system as well too. So yeah, some of the modems that they give you, be careful. They may not be able to support your higher upload speeds, or there is conditions on the higher upload speeds. So do watch out for those ones there. Anyway, just to let you know, using a small Android Linux for NAS. Yeah, they're cool. What brand are you using, Lawrence? that'll be nice to know, because I'm using Synology. Actually, I might actually have a chat with Synology and see if I can get some things about NAS and all. It's not my thing, but I might have a little play with it. Yeah. 90 is pretty good. I'm paying 110 for 100. Yeah, so that seems to be. If you can refer someone, I think they can bring that price down a little bit there, Patrick. I think that's how you do. Just do it to a friend, and that helps you both out in a way. And then I think they usually either like a conditional for 3 months or 6 months, and then just refer another friend or someone, just kill their contract, and then create another contract, and then you've got a nice idea of just keeping your both self down, like either the $100 for Aussie broadband is a kind of nice in a way. So yeah, but yeah, do have a look at Superloop. The reason why I went for Superloop, I didn't know about it. My friend told me about it, and it seems to be quite good because not many people are on there, because it's not more of an unknown company, and because of unknown thing, you've got more nodes that you can bank up, so you don't get as bad for it. So just to let you know, it's kind of cool. A good video to do is to compare the different cloud drive solutions based on cost, privacy, Linux compatibility, home use, and business use. That's probably a good idea. I might actually maybe one day do something like that, because when I was doing my research about the different cloud-based solutions, I did look at Dropbox. I hate Dropbox. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. Dropbox, I have hate and love for it. Dropbox is great for sharing externally, and has nice sort of interfaces back in the days, but I think now, the other ones have caught up with it. It has absolute crap upload speeds, and you can't get rid of it, and it's just built into the software. It's just so annoying. So you've got to use the web version anyway. So Dropbox was that. Google Drive was good, but I think it was for me the problem was it didn't have enough space for it, so I looked away from that. There's also OneDrive, which is what I end up going because there was good cost factor there, and also the space as well. There's also Box. There's also Sync as well. I think there is another one called File Sync. I think can't remember what it was. I was looking at a few of them anyway, but there's a few anyway. So yeah. Good idea, Buffalo. Yep, that's a good idea. Like I said, have you seen Linux on 80 terabyte server installation? No, I have not. I was talking to a friend who's into chia mining, and they just created a stupid. No, I haven't seen the 80 terabyte one, but they've just created close to nearly about a 48 terabyte file server just for chia mining. Is that how you pronounce it? Chia mining? I was like, yeah, because I'm hearing some stats for the chia mining, and it's ridiculous, because it is a gamble of, because they spend a bit of money on it too as well, because it's a bit of a gamble of getting a payout, because it's all like a lottery base is what I hear anyway, so it's not a guaranteed payout or earnings like a lot of other mining anyway. But yeah, I was like, oh my god, they spend a lot of money on 48 terabyte. That's crazy. It's I know, crazy amount of space for chia mining anyway. But still, it's a cool feat. I want to go have a look at it, just to have a look what they've done with it. It's kind of cool because I think they did it in 2 boxes anyway. So, but I'll have after this, I might have a quick have a look at this 80 terabyte server installation when I'm doing other stuff anyway. So that's kind of nice to have a look at, Patrick. Brand is Odroid, like Raspberry Pi, small maker board. Oh, okay. I am interested to have a look. Because the other one is QNAS. Seems to be quite nice. Has integrations, but I'll have a look at that one, Lawrence. Odroid. I'll have a look after this. That's interesting to see. Just to have a look. But these days I don't run my NAS as much as I used to, so I'm more cloud-based than anything else these days. So I don't mind paying the little extra money because it just make the convenience of it. I think the NAS these days for me was just speed and things that, but now I've just gone past that. I've just go more convenience, and I don't have to worry about the offsite. I am doing offsite for my NAS, but it's just the whole, how you do the son, father, grandfather backup system. Yeah, it seems to be something I don't really want to do anymore, and I might as well just pay for one cloud-based that does it and all. But I will still have a look at it because that's interesting. That's a new thing to me as well too. Any ideas how to get the discount on precision workstations? I was chatting to Dell to see if I can get some a standard cost discount code for that people, for viewers on my channel. I did have a chat with them. I'm going to try and push it again because they were just a bit too busy, but I will be asking about it. Now the precision workstations soon. Is going to be soon the new ones out. I'm gonna have to tell you. There will be the Tiger Lake H series, which is what I was waiting for. So I'll have those premiere on my channel here when I do the reviews of them, and also the unboxing as well too for it as well too. So yeah, Super. I think they are Adelaide. Yeah, I think they are Adelaide company. So it might be, you might actually get better speeds because they're Adelaide company. You can also knock on their doors like, hey, this is not working. Much like Internet. Internet is great. I used to use the Internet, but I think the NBN wasn't as great for me anyway. Box is good for sharing. Dropbox, yep, yeah, that's all. Mining, the reason why you can't get video cards and other computing supplies at the moment. Yeah, that's only a very small reason. I think people do blow it out a little bit about the mining. If not, is because it's also to do with silicon and supply, and also to do with the shipping, and COVID is one of the biggest thing that's really causing a lot of issues for it. Mining is another part of it, but yeah, it doesn't help having AirX thing, but it's still a very small part because there is a lot of things that's coming into the game of causing issues with the whole shortages of just cards anyway. So yeah. Yes, Linux videos are nice, and they take it as usually from an enthusiast point of view rather than a perspective of a person waiting to use it for business. Yeah, I think they do take it way beyond it, but it's fun to watch, and I enjoy it. It's kind of like watching Top Gears. You do get a little bit of education, but they just enjoy watching what they do with the things as well too. But yeah, there's a lot of other channels that are very educational as well too. But yeah, I do watch them. The other one actually surprised me was I don't know. He actually popped up in my channel. Was Andrew Mark Davids, and he is one person I very respect because I watch his channel a lot, and he has a lot of very good educational on a lot of computers and desktops and laptops as well too. He does it a full-time job, so it was really nice to see him pop over to my channel and just comment on one of my videos anyway. So that was a bit of a starstruck moment for me. But yeah, no, he's one of those guys. I know mobile tech reviews as well too that I follow as well. Has do very good reviews for business class laptops as well. So definitely nice to see. But yeah, anyway, I think I don't want to take too much of you guys' time. And oh, wait, hold a second. Any idea of the new Precision 3561 coming out? Looks really forward to buying it for college. So I will ask about that one there. I don't have it on my list, but I do want to check it out because I was meant to get the 3560, and that's still on the way. That's still waiting to be shipped, actually. I asked that in February. I think it was February or January. End of January, February. That still hasn't arrived. But now that I heard about the Tiger Lake H series, which is that one there, I would like to see that one, because then when I do the 60 series and the 61 series, will be a good comparison of how those two, the U series process and the H series process, or G7 anyway. So definitely something I'm going to be interested to see those two. But yeah, I'll see what I can do to get it. I don't think I'll be getting it anytime soon, but I will try my best to get that Precision 3561. Just to let you know. Just Josh. Oh yeah, Josh Ross. I do watch a few of his videos as well. He does fantastic, and also Everyday Dad. He does as well too. He does very good. As AMD as well. Yep, that's cool. And Mobile Tech. Yep, that's what I watch a lot. Any idea on more AMD based workstations and laptops will be arriving from Dell? Okay, so thanks for joining me. MHBGT. Yep. So just to let you know with Dell, the roadmap for Dell is they won't have any AMD chips, processors in the business class laptops. So that's the Precisions, the Latitudes, and the Vistros as well too. So those series won't have any AMD from what I hear from AMD, and I did talk to them and try and suggest them, it'll be nice if you get AMD, but this year there won't be any AMDs. I'm sorry to tell you that. So it'll be nice. So if you're looking for AMD workstations for business class, then you may have to go to a different vendor like Lenovo, HP, Asus as well too. But yeah, unfortunately, that's the bad news, that Dell will not. If you would like to see, I did express my big concern about not having AMD, and I'm still telling them about that. But maybe next year they might get some AMDs. I think they're at the moment experimenting on the AMDs on their gaming range, so you see the AMDs in their Alienware, and I think the Inspirons have got a few AMDs in there as well too. But for commercial wise, it is probably a little bit interesting sort of thing with the AMD. AMD's not fully, and AMD's only kind of new back into the commercial range, although in the consumer range it seems to be doing well, but only in the commercial range. It takes a lot of mindset to get people to start accepting AMD, and that's something you might notice in the industry, is that a lot of the big companies, the people running that behind the scenes, they are very Intel based. So it takes, you got to go through those people first and slowly get them to accept AMD, and then you can then get the rest of the stuff through. So that's one of the things anyway. Yeah, I suppose they find their new designs quite far in advance. They do. It is quite a far advanced. They do get a lot of warning and stuff like that, but I don't know if it's something that, in terms of design, I think they can swap that design pretty quickly. But yeah, it was just something I was just surprised they're not getting any AMD for the commercial range anyway, because some of the commercial range is based off of the consumer range. So, for example, the XPSs, although the Dell XPSs are considered, well, I consider them consumer range, even though they're part of the business range, and the precisions are the business range of the XPSs, because they've got the different cards in it. So it's a bit iffy on that one there, but yeah, we'll see how it goes anyway. I've seen it in the G5 SE. Yep, yeah. So yeah, you've seen some of them, but yeah, it's just something. I really do wish some of the AMDs were in some of the commercial range of the Dells anyway. But well, maybe next year. And so that's why I'm also interested in seeing the new Tiger Lakes H series processor. I think they may make up some of the stuff, performance, and also the heat, and also the battery, for see how they catch up with the AMD. We'll see how they goes anyway. But yes. Anyway, I might just call this a night tonight, and then get to you guys a little bit. And I've got to set this thing up for it and tell Lawrence how that goes anyway. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy and have a fantastic week. And if I try and put out the video, I'll catch you guys in the next video. And just remember, imperfections in life makes it beautiful and interesting. I'll catch you next time.